Titans.
So, you know, I'm going to say right now, number 3 from Windsor is the guy to watch. And this is not from me, this is from the coaching staff. I want to see them. That's always what I do as a coach.
Right.
Who's the guy you got to stop? This is number 3 for Windsor.
Exactly. His name is Shadell Millinghouse, and he just put up 32 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, and 5 steals in his last game. He's a part of the starting lineup. Montreal Toundra, they won the jump ball, and we got Tafari Beckford back in the lineup. He hasn't played in quite a while, but he's back, and he's a very impactful player. First play, we have Marc-André Fortin on the inside, trying to...
Good look. We saw the first setup play, trying to get the ball inside, trying to attack inside right away.
And here we got Gross trying to hit a 3, and it's off.
Different possession, one pass, one shot, real quick shot. That might be what Windsor wants to do.
Oh, and here's Mason. Mason gets blocked, then I had the rim. Montreal gets the ball back. Demosthenes on the inside. Oh, he can't get it to go. But here's Mason again, the scorer of the team. He gets fouled, and will go to the free throw line for 2. As he's going to the free throw line, it's important to mention he's just had 34-point average over his last 3 games. He even had a 44-point average. That was very impressive.
It's pretty right to say he's Montreal's best player.
Yeah, he's
as
the main.
far as concerned, like he brings the crowd. He can do pretty much everything defensively, offensively.
Correct.
When he gets hot from the outside, he's very dangerous. And I like the start because we're very aggressive. 2 offensive rebounds already.
Yep.
Even though we missed that, but we're right there, you know, ready to attack Windsor.
Exactly. Another player to watch off the bench tonight will be Mambi Diawara. He's had 18 points average over his last 3 games. So let's see how it goes.
Mambi is a fan favorite here.
And then Mason missed both of those free throws, so it's 0-0 right now. And here we got the player to watch, the point guard passing it out on the outside, and a nice little drive there by number 12 for the visiting team, Sam Muldrow.
Mason looking, second block of the game.
Already.
You know, and I was going to say our offensive transition was great, but they had a really good defensive transition ready to push to get the block.
All right.
Outside shot.
Nice shot by Welsh. Dominic Welsh has been playing well lately. He misses that one. Montreal yet to get on the board. It's 2-0 still, visiting team. And here's Latin Davis passing it out. 3-point shot is off.
Their first 3 attack from Windsor has been pretty much a middle pick and roll, and well, he can make that shot.
Yeah. Sorry.
Middle pick and roll, and right there 3-point shot. They're already taking 3 shots, 3 threes.
And here's Millinghouse, the hot player of the moment for the visiting team. He misses that one.
We'll take that miss.
Oh, for sure. Here's Mason directing traffic, trying to set up a play and get Montreal on the board here. And he passes it out to Welsh. Welsh just top of the key 3, and it's in! Montreal on the board.
See the difference between our 3, Welsh was wide open because Marc-Antoine, when he rolled to the basket, he brought in 2 defenders.
And here we have a double team passing it out, or net 3 for the answer. From top of the key, it's missed. Fortin grabs the long rebound. They both stand on the other side.
When you play against a team that loves to shoot the 3, you cannot give them a second or third shot. So right now we've been really good on the defensive rebound.
And here's Mason trying to cut on the inside, and the ball goes right back to Montreal.
I would say good attack. He was 1-on-3, sometimes not the best situation, but if anyone can do it for the Montreal team is Antoine Mason.
Definitely. All right, here's the Moson handling the ball and giving it on the inside for Beckford. Back outside, Mason's going to take a 3. He's been hot from there lately. And can't make that one with Fortin. Nice offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound gets denied. Another offensive rebound for Beckford. And Fortin is trying to corral that one, but he can't. Millinghouse on the attack on the transition for alley-oop, and it's a dunk. A dunk for the Express to take the lead once again.
Good push. We did a great job. We just didn't finish. You know, we had too many opportunities. We didn't finish. Marc has to be able to finish right there.
And there's the big man on the inside making his presence felt.
He can make a difference. He already has 3 offensive rebounds.
He's now part of the starting lineup, having a big impact.
Had a great career at Laval, Rogier. Played in the States for 1 season, if I'm not mistaken.
And here's Jalen Hayes passing it out. Muldrow makes that 3. And 7-5.
Wow. Did you say 7-5?
The score.
Oh, I
Not the height.
thought he was 7'5". I'm like, I know he's long.
Not that tall.
But right now, he's their best scorer.
For sure, yes.
Layup, and then he's got like 3 blocks. Second 3 for Mark. I'm not sure it's the right shot.
And Corey Beckford,
That's the right shot.
another offensive rebound for Montreal. And
Sometimes as a player, you say, why am I wide open? Because the scouting report says, hey, we're going to let you shoot.
exactly. And on the inside, Millinghouse gets on the board, gets his first 2 points of the game.
They kind of forced him left, but didn't make a difference.
Corey Beckford calling for a pick, and he passes it from the corner. And Welsh thought about that one. Going around the key, going around. Mason's going to pull that 3, and he's going to miss that one. He was 11 for 22 in his last 3 games from 3.
We were lacking some movement on the last attack.
And here's Hayes with a nice step. Nice footwork there.
It's like we just slowed down for a second on the offense and then no defensive transition. We just gave another layup.
Yep. Here's the Molson. The game's going slow for Montreal. Welsh trying to take another deep shot, and he's going to miss that one. Fuck, they with another offensive rebound and a putback.
Honestly, he's making his presence felt. As long as he keeps finishing those offensive rebounds, he's going to put a lot of pressure on the big man for Windsor, who's taking another 3.
And here we go.
Making it.
Yep.
Wow.
Muldrow, another 3-point shot for him.
We have the traditional big man scoring rebound of the offensive rebound, and the other big man making 3s, this is the new game.
It's a new game for sure. And here's Fortin looking around, gonna spin, gonna take a fadeaway mid-range shot, and Muldrow grabs that rebound.
I think he's tired right now. Like that shot was good, just was missing.
And won by Millinghouse, none other than the player to watch right now for that team, the Windsor Express.
A lot of times when you miss, I call that ball watching. You have 3 guys watching, 2 players playing the 1-2 men game, and our transition defense, Montreal's transition defense was very sloppy.
And we have our first timeout of the game. 16-10 right now. Windsor is up by 6 points with about half of the first quarter going by. If you want to catch up on all the action you missed, be sure to sign up for the BSL TV League Pass for $49.99. You'll be able to follow your favorite teams, watch games, and play them back if you missed them live. Join our team and watch yours at bsltv.tv. And if we have a look at the playoff picture right now, Pascal, Montreal, they're 6 out of 6 on dead last, but it's a winning percentage thing, so top 4 teams advance to the playoffs. We only have 5 home games left, so every game is very important here.
You said it off the air, Dominic. We need 3 wins this weekend. We need 3 wins, but it starts with today. I think we need to step up on the defense, like 16-10 right now. We need to get back. I think we're doing a good job offensively, but defensively we need to get back. This is a team that wants to push the ball and take quick shots. One pass, one shot, that's the strategy, but you got to be ready for that.
Exactly, and Montreal has to take advantage because this team, Windsor Express, they're good at home. But on the road, they're only 3-7. They have 3 wins and 7 losses on the road. So Montreal definitely has to take advantage of this. With all their fans being here to cheer them on at Pierre Charbonneau Center. And Millinghouse going to be at the free throw line to complete the N1. Try to complete it and give his team a 7-point advantage. And the free throw is good by Millinghouse.
Get some substitution.
Saw Mambi Diawara come in, who's averaging 18 points in his last 3 games, so very impactful off the bench now.
Mambi is coming in as the point guard, so I like what I've seen the last couple of games from Mambi playing the 1.
Mambi gives it to Beckford. Beckford for a nice little mid-range shot. It's no good.
Better transition defense for Montreal.
Here's Davis calling for the pick and pulling out from 3, and it's nothing but net.
You have to talk on the screen. We have a screen right in the middle of the floor, but the guard doesn't come out. Almost went under, automatic 3.
So already down by double digits right now, trying to cut into this deficit. Mami Diawara driving on the inside. Alley-oop! And it's good. Converted by Haynes.
That's the one part of Mambi that has improved is his point guard skill, point guard ability, and I really like what I saw on that pass.
And trying to bully his way inside, but gets fouled is Mike Parks Jr.
I thought he lost the ball.
Yeah, that was a 50-50 call, I guess. But the referee saw otherwise. And Millinghouse to take the ball in from the sideline. It's actually not free throws because it's not the bonus yet. But we're looking at an 8-point deficit for the home team.
Set play out of bounds. I'm pretty sure they're looking for a 3.
Latin Davis passing it to Millinghouse and whistle being blown by the referee.
Quick second foul on number, is it on the same player?
So.
Shot clock at 14.
Ty Gross inbound the ball. Coach Buckley still on the sideline, directing his players for the next play. Philippe Fleury, the sharpshooter, just came in also for Montreal.
So there's 5 games left in Montreal.
Yeah.
Any game left on the road?
Yes, I believe so. I will tell you at the break.
So, like you were saying, this weekend is important. You know, you always want to go, 100%.
Sure.
But it starts tonight because the Sunday's game might be difficult because the team coming in, they haven't played 2 games in a row.
Exactly.
Sunday's game is going to be a mental game because 3 games in a row. So I expect to see a lot of subs today.
Yeah.
Especially in the first half. You know what I mean? Like just try to get guys some rest.
Yeah. Especially the Titans, they're #1 team in the league. And there's a player who used to play for Montreal not too long ago, Corey Boyd. He's now with the Titans, so he might have revenge on his mind for that game. As they're trying to set the play here, get the ball back inbound.
I think the ref got it together.
And here we go. With about 5 minutes to go in this first quarter, Montreal trailing by 8. Millinghouse makes his move, passes it out for 3, a deep one from a big man. It's Miss Hayes, tries to grab the offensive rebound, and it's going to Montreal. That was a missed shot by Parks.
You see when Millinghouse attacked the rim, everybody came out, so he opened the 3 for his players. So we got to be careful not to help too much.
Yeah.
Help a little bit, but not to give open 3s.
And there's Mambi, top of the key. The local player giving it to Philippe Fleury, who we know can shoot the ball, and Mason can score the ball, goes on the inside and makes that little push shot.
I like what I saw. You can see the versatility of Mason, because right now we're just putting on the post. Oh my goodness.
Millinghouse.
Has to be a jump ball, if not it's a foul.
It is, I think, a jump ball, isn't it? Or if it's
I
not.
thought so.
That was a nice
both
defensive
went up.
play.
Yeah, great defensive play.
By Beckford, who just came back in the lineup. And here we have Latin Davis getting fouled on the drive, baseline drive.
Tough, it's tough. I think maybe a good position, but just gave a bit too much on the baseline.
And the fouls are piling up quickly. Soon to be in the bonus, the visiting team. Here's Hayes looking at the 3-point line, shooting, missing. Good closeout by Fleury. And then Diawara gets that ball and pushes it. Diawara passing it out to Beckford. Beckford, oh, nice little push shot, but it's off. And here's Millinghouse on the counter attack. Millinghouse not hesitating at all, going right on the inside. Fight for the rebound, and it's put back in by Parks off the bench.
You can see that they're pushing the ball a lot, attacking the rim, getting inside the paint way too easily. Finally, good shot.
And Amari Haynes with a nice little mid-range shot to cut the lead down to 6 for the Express. Latin Davis giving it to Millinghouse. And a nice pressure on the defensive end by Beckford. And Haynes trying to bully his way around it. Goes and lands in the hands of Gross, who scores on the inside.
Right now, I don't see a real backup 5 for the Montreal Toundra. Once Fortin went on the bench, So we're getting hurt. We're getting hurt inside a little bit, but number 12 is out for Windsor.
Yeah.
Their big guy.
Sam Muldrow.
So I expect once he comes back, I expect to see Fortin back on the floor.
And the ball goes out of bounds right in the fans' hands. And 8-point lead for the Express. Philippe Fleury to inbound it. Gives it to Mason. Mason, the top scorer for Montreal lately.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, nice shot, but can't make that one. Nice attempt.
It was a good attack to the rim.
Latin Davis, thought about it. Nice pass on the inside, nice hesitation move. And
Great execution. Again, they really are pushing the ball, trying to get to the rim. Either a quick open three or trying to get to the rim quickly.
That was Sparks Jr. who scored on the inside. And Philippe Fleury thought about it.
They know he's a shooter.
They definitely have the scouting report and they read it right. Here's the Mosten, nice drive on the inside, but gets blocked and Bambi gets fouled on a three-point shot. It bounces in. We call that the shooter's roll, Pascal, right?
Beautiful. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised. Bambi makes those tough shots.
Yeah,
he loves those tough shots.
He's in a good rhythm as of late, as we've said earlier, so not surprised to see that one go in. And a little bit of a home gym bounce, right?
Potential 4-point play, so we'll take it.
That's a big play there, as Montreal was trailing by 8 points, and now cut the lead down to 6. Mambi makes good on that free throw attempt. About 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. And Latin Davis directing traffic. Gross gives it back to Davis. Davis to Millinghouse in the corner. Gross. And a three-point shot is missed by Calvin Blades.
That's good defensive sequence right there.
And they must then quick movement.
Oh yeah, looking for Fleury, get him open.
And they must then dribbling, crossing over, giving it to Diawara. Diawara confident. Alley-oop!
The second pass. And I was about to say Bobby was open for the three, but he probably saw that he had that opening on the drive, attacked the rim, beautiful lob.
That was Amari Haynes on the inside to catch alley-oop, and Davis will pull that three-step back. Whoa, little crossover there.
Our defense on the three-point shooters right now is not up to par. We need to be closer or at least have an arm up.
Yeah, they're shooting pretty well from the outside right now. Montreal will have to defend better, and
oh my goodness.
Mason drives aggressively to the inside and gets fouled. We'll get to the free throw line once again.
If you're gonna take the basketball to the rim, that's how you do it.
Exactly. And Millinghouse. I thought he was going to the bench, but it's actually a timeout being called by the Express.
So 123 left. I would say we started really well, and it was like two boxers. You know, Montreal came out a bit more punching, and Windsor took a couple of punches, and they said, okay. Dominic, you back with me, buddy?
I'm about to be here soon.
All right, it's okay. My guys are working hard, man. We have to make some changes, folks. We're back.
All right. Timeout was being called. Yep. And as we're in this timeout right now, I think, Pascal, you were trying to make a point that we started the game pretty well. It's like two boxers. And we had a little mic change, so I'll let you finish your thought.
I love the crowd. We started really well.
Yes.
And Windsor got a feel. Their strategy, they really want to push the ball. Right. They really want to go fast. Take quick threes, actually. It's not quick shot. It's very important. That's the analytic.
Yeah.
You can see it's either layup or threes for Windsor or trying to get to the free throw line. Montreal is a bit more. We've done different stuff on offense, but we just gotta make sure we don't give them too many offensive rebounds, especially on those long threes.
And Mason at the line, who missed his first two free throws, He's been on an absolute tear scoring-wise. He's been struggling a bit from the free throw line, but here he makes good on the first one. And cuts the lead down to 6 points with about a minute and a half to go in this first quarter. And the crowd, it's really packed tonight. It's great to see.
And this is a high scoring, almost 30 points. This is 120?
It's looking like that if it keeps up that pace.
We need I like the 23 points from Montreal, but I don't like the 29 we're giving up right now. That's way too much.
Definitely, Coach.
There's been a conversation with the substitution.
Yeah. I think it's...
Because right now we have 4 guys on the floor.
They're trying to get their player in.
But he's still on the floor. Fleury's still on the floor at the end. I don't know if you saw him.
Yeah.
And I think one of the refs waved him in, so that's probably what happened.
And we have...
everything's good.
Local player coming into the game right now. Levi Lundele. Second free throw for Mason is good. We're looking at a 5-point deficit here.
Good job. That's a good job to try to get it as close as possible to finish the first quarter.
And Blades giving it up to Davis. Davis gives it for a 3-point shot on the outside for Gross, which is missed. Time for Montreal to counterattack. And here's a nice counter, and no fouls being called here. The refs, they're not calling that.
I'm surprised. Good steal by Mambi.
Mambi, the defensive player on the inside. Haynes dunks it home.
That's how you stop a fast break. Mambi did a great steal right there.
Exactly. Now we're down to Millinghouse trying to hit a 3. And it's only a 3-point deficit, but on the inside to push it back up to 5 is Parks Jr. Good inside player.
You cannot give an offensive rebound on a 3-point shooter. You can't do that right now. We have given too many of those.
And Mambi giving it against to Haynes. What a connection between those two, Coach.
Mambi's got like 4 assists already, 2 steals. He's been showing me a lot as a point guard.
Exactly, and most of those assists have been right to Haynes on the inside. They have a nice connection there. And Blades wide open on the outside, and he makes good on that one. Nothing but net.
This is what we call extra pass. He had an open 3. The guy came out on the closeout, made the extra pass wide open. We are giving up too many open 3s, and they're making shots right now.
This should be just about the last possession of the first quarter. Montreal could cut the lead down to maybe 4 or even 3 points. Mason staring down the clock. The scorer, the lethal scorer on the inside, Mason. He takes it, can't make it. And they're just going to run the clock down. At the last second, it's an air ball by Blades, and score after 1 quarter, 34-28. High scoring affair. Lead is being held by the visiting team, the Express.
I agree with Mason. It was a hard drive. Was it a foul or not? What I don't agree is he stayed with the ref. He stopped playing defense. You got to get back, buddy. And there's no... Since basketball was invented, I've rarely seen a player change a ref's mind. It's not gonna happen.
Except for Michael Jordan on that one play when he was pretty old with the Wizards, but that's another story. But most of the times, you're right. 99.9% of times.
Listen, it's rare. You can admit after the game, but while the game is going on, I always tell my player and myself as a coach, let it go. Just move on to the next play.
But sometimes, is it fair that you might want to talk to the referees just for the next plays as the game evolves?
He spoke to the referee when it happened, but then he followed him. That's too much. That's way too much. Let it go.
Or maybe wait for a timeout.
Especially when it's your best player.
Yeah, that's for sure.
There's one thing like when you look at certain players, international players, like Luka Doncic. That was his biggest problem. He's always talking to get back on defense.
Totally, I agree with you. And if you want to hear what the coaches and players thought about tonight's game, tune in to the BSL TV post-game show. Get the game from their point of view and more. All right, so 6 points deficit, not too bad, Pascal, but you definitely want to play a better second quarter defensively, right?
Listen, 28 points is good.
Yeah.
You know, we did an okay job. We gave up 34. You know, I'm sure Windsor is saying, you know, we scored 34. We gave up 28. You know, you want to have a range. You know, what's the range? 20, 24 points? You know, so both teams probably score way too much for each coach's satisfaction in the first quarter.
And, you know, Montreal, they've been playing really well last few games, especially the last two. And specifically the last one, they had 58 points off the bench. So that's great contributions right there. So tonight's already a good start for the bench, as we've spoken about. Diawara really making his presence felt as a playmaker, as a point guard, also scoring. So I think Diawara's continuing on this hot streak right now.
And we saw, you know, I like the way Coach Buckley, you know, subs the players, give everybody some time, you know, very important, especially when you think about 3 games, even though you want to focus on this game.
Oh, and a steal, and Demosthenes on the attack, and a nice little finish on the inside. And that's how you like it. Easy points, you want those points, right?
Absolutely.
And now a 4-point deficit that Montreal is staring at. And Millinghouse, I don't think he's came out of the game so far, Millinghouse.
No, and I don't think he will.
Yeah.
I like, we always start with good defense. We got to sustain it.
And here's Davis with 2 defenders on him. Millinghouse trying to make his move, crossing over, passing it back to Davis. Davis looking at his option. Blades well defended. Tough 3-point shot, and it's missed. Very good defense on that possession.
Great defense. Good challenge on the 3 finally. And a great rebound from Demosthenes.
Oh, and a foul on the inside. More free throws coming up for Montreal. And I think the message was clear by Coach Buckley to close out on 3-point shooters, right?
Great closeout. I like what I saw offensively also. Mambi's pushing the ball up, trying to really attack the rim. We need to put pressure on their transition defense right now.
Exactly, at the free throw line, the Montreal native Mambi Diawara, who's having a great start to this game.
Listen, right now we have 4 local players on the floor. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I love it.
That's it. As we speak about that, I mean,
we have 4 Montreal guys on the floor right now. This is probably one of the first time this season.
Montreal is on the map, and
oh man,
as Diawara's taking this free throw, coach. I mean, March Madness right now. It's the month of the NCAA tournament, and in the Elite 8 we have Illinois, who has a Montreal player by the name of Quincy Guerrier.
Quincy Guerrier, man, played for some local players. I mean, some local coaches here. Igor Iragawa, if I'm not mistaken, at Alma, and then at Thetford. So, you know, good luck, Quincy.
For sure, we'll be following that after the game here in Montreal. And it's only a 2-point game. They've cut the deficit. They've played great behind their fans. Their fans are behind them. Wow, the crowd is so loud. I hope you can hear us as you're watching us on BSL TV with Dominic Gilder and Pascal Jobin.
I can't hear you.
You can't, eh? Oh, wow, what a tough shot. Off balance. And Davis makes good on that one to give his team a 4-point cushion. And crowd's going crazy, man. Diawara on the inside to Philippe Fleury. We know he's a shooter, and he makes good. Nice 3-point shot. 1-point game.
Again, good defensive sequence, great movement, and gets your 3-point shooter open. Another steal.
Another steal by Demosthenes. Demosthenes on the inside, and he tries to get it but can't. And whose ball is this? It's Express.
I always say when you're a small player, that was a great attack. You're not looking at the rim, you're looking at the top of the square. Put the ball way up high to try to get a finish or try to get a foul.
You might have rushed that one a bit. Windsor with the ball once again. Windsor holding on to that 1-point lead with about 10 minutes to go in the second quarter on this Friday night, late March, Easter weekend here in Montreal.
What's going on now? We have 2 guys. Is this a double technical foul?
We're having a bit of confusion. Oh, and there is a technical foul.
Double technical. The ref was trying to separate them. You know, to me, you know what? I respect the call on that situation, but if the ref put the ball in, nothing would have happened.
That's true. So the referees a couple times here didn't put the ball in soon enough, but here we go. Game is back underway, and Davis handling the point guard duties. Millinghouse giving it to Yusuf. Yusuf trying to bully his way in. Fortin trying to defend him, and he fouls to the ground, and that's a carry.
Good defense, Fortin. Fortin is a very smart defensive player. Him and Levy are really good defensive players. So, and kind of forced Sometimes you put your body on someone, and as he attacks, you just let go, and then we force a traveling violation.
And with Corey Boyd's recent departure, Marc-André Fortin has been promoted into the starting lineup, and today we're seeing a great impact by him. And here, as I'm talking about him,
wow,
one-handed jam that he attempted is missed. Welsh, open three, and now Montreal is cooking from behind the arc.
And Mumby, I'm impressed by Mumby. That last pass was beautiful.
And Millinghouse giving it to Muldrow. Muldrow, we know he can shoot the three, tries to answer back, can't. And Fortin grabs that rebound. That's a man's rebound.
Big time.
And here's Welsh, gets
Great
blocked
transition.
by Muldrow.
This is his third or fourth block already of the game. Like, it's very difficult to get a transition layup. As soon as he's on the bench, we get 4 or 5 layups in a row. Now he's back on the floor, another block.
He's like Wembanyama right now, making his presence felt on the inside.
Dominic, slow down.
Okay. You know. And here's Fleury. We know he's a shooter, but he can also drive. And he wanted that foul there, but he doesn't get it. Offensive rebound by Welsh. Offensive rebound again by none other than Fortin. He's eating up those boards.
We have really hit the offensive rebound in the first and second quarter, especially when Marc-André is on the floor.
And the shot is missed, and Fortin battling for that rebound, but it goes right back to Windsor. Windsor with the ball. And staring at a 4-point lead now. I mean, they're really turning this game around this second quarter.
It was a great start of the second quarter. We came out, like you said, Coach Buckley gave his direction. I love our defensive presence on the 3-point shooting. So we were there, and then we're just killing them on the offensive rebound right now.
Exactly. Montreal trying to make this lead grow and get this win for this playoff push. Every win is very important, we remind you. And here's Davis, and just going to take that mid-range pull for that J. It's off.
Long rebound on the 3-point shot.
Millinghouse. And they're slowing down the game here. Muldrow, top of the key, giving it back to Davis. And a deep three by Blades, and it's in, nothing but net. Wow, what a shot.
The last time, Fleury just fell on the floor, so that was a miscue on defense, and he just made a nice three.
And that was a really deep one, NBA range. And Fortin, nice pass on the outside, almost stolen, deflected, but Fleury can get it back. Mid-range shot by Fortin is missed. Davis grabs that rebound and pushes it on the other side. Here's Davis again. And on the inside, Yusuf. Nice little layup there.
So the last one, Marc-André should have stayed behind. He went for the steal, kind of gave room for the offensive player inside, and he got an easy layup.
And Mambi's just going to pull that three. He's going to make that three. Woo, nice celebration by Mambi.
Great decision, especially when he goes in.
43-41, and Millinghouse, he goes quickly.
Wow.
No time wasted.
That speed, my friend. How did he get to the rim? And especially, like, no one could close out or help defense. That's how quick he was.
That was very, very fast by Millinghouse for that drive. Was already playing really well tonight once again. And get the latest news, sign-ins, scores, and more by following the Basketball Super League on social media. You've seen your favorite teams and players on the court, and now you will get to know them off the court. Join Ian Jowdry as he sits down with some of the finest players and more on Around the BSL, the official podcast of the Basketball Super League. All right, all tied up at 43 now, Coach. About 8 minutes to go before the half.
I'm happy because we kind of felt the game slipping a little bit. But started the second quarter. It's always, as a coach, you always want to start really offensively. You want to execute 1 or 2 good plays, but defensively, you want to make sure you don't give anything easy. What we've done, we have not given them anything easy except for that last layup.
Yeah. Dominic Welsh already has 3 threes today. Mambi Diawara has 2 threes. Philippe Fleury has 1, Beckford has 1. I mean, the whole team's hitting their shots from deep tonight, which is a luxury for Montreal. They haven't been the best.
That's something that we've made 7 threes about?
7 threes already.
What about the other team?
They've already made, the stats are a little bit behind on the website, I'm not going to lie to you, but I think it's at least 5. At least 5 for the visiting team, the Express.
I will probably say maybe 6.
Should be about that. Yep. I mean, Calvin Blades off the bench, number 44. He's already hit 3 out of 4 attempts, so he's
number 12's
hot.
got 2, so we got you 5 right there. Millhouse has made 1, I think. So
yeah, Millhouse has made 1.
We're pretty much even. That's why there's 43-43 with 7:48 left. You know.
Exactly.
So.
All right, we're back in the second quarter.
Little Euro cut from the top, reversal. Looking for Mason on ISO play.
Mason back in the game. Looking to score. Mid-range fadeaway. Butter.
Good ball movement because we have to. Sometimes you have to make a couple of passes to force the other team to play a bit of defense.
And Millinghouse looking to respond. Going to pass it around to Muldrow, the big man. Almost a steal there by Beckford, who's back in the game also. And here's the steal by Mombi. They're putting a pressure. That's a good team defense right there. And as I say that, they lose the ball back. And Blades, who's been smoking hot from 3. Short rim that one. Millinghouse trying to hustle for the rebound. Everyone's trying to go for the rebound. Big crowd in the paint there. Millinghouse getting pushed around, falling to the ground. Wow. Chaos on this play.
What hustle. They've got 4 seconds.
Jacobs is going to pull that 3 from way downtown. It's off. Mombi gets that board.
Big defensive rebound from Mombi.
And this is a fast-paced game. Beckford on the inside for Haynes. Haynes trying to go for the N1, but does get to the free throw line right there.
Good attack. I kind of like the fact that with the scramble on both sides, we finally get the defensive rebound. And on offense, instead of taking an outside shot, we attack them. You know, and then we're at the line right now.
All right, at the line. Amari Haynes for the first one is a little bit long. Montreal holding on to that 2-point lead. They've really turned things around in the second quarter, as we've said. And the seats keep getting filled up by the fans here.
Absolutely, man.
Second free throw is good.
Place look full right now.
4-point lead for the home team. Making that playoff push. Mombi on the defensive end. The screen there to call for a switch. Haynes is now defending Millinghouse. Wow, what a block there.
Good anticipation. And we got a foul. Great block, great rebound. That was probably the best defensive sequence on the other team's best player. I like the fact that now everybody is aware of it. It's easy to talk about scouting report when you're sitting with me and you, like you're sitting with me, and then as a coach, players have to, the fans, the crowd, everything's going on. So a lot of time a player assimilate differently what the scouting report is, but now the second quarter we can see everybody's on the same page right now.
I think we got to give credit to Coach Buckley for telling his players how to defend better on certain plays and give some directives to them. Directions.
And like I said, scouting report is one thing. Once the game is played, you could almost throw it in the garbage because sometimes you have a player like you're like, okay, this guy's not very good, and he goes and makes 4 threes in a row.
It's like Blades today. Blades off the bench, he's been red hot, and I'm sure they didn't have that in the scouting report as much as other starting players there. And here's Beckford passing it, and Mason trying to make his move on the inside, and he's a bit stuck there in traffic. And wisely passes it out.
I like it. A lot of time we do with what I call the Euro, so it's kind of hand off on top of the key. And then he went back to Mason for ISO play on the left side of the court.
And Nervins is back in. Couldn't get the ball inbound, but Montreal gets the ball right back.
And I would say good substitution. Nervins has been playing well, you know, and Mombi has been doing really, really good as a backup point guard.
Amari Haynes with the ball. Welsh.
4 seconds. I don't know if he's aware of
Welsh
the
gonna
clock.
just step into that 3 and miss it. Beckford trying to hustle for that rebound. He's really hustling hard for that one, but can't get a hold of it.
Great hustle. I love to see the players going and grab him, help him up.
That's a team spirit right there. The scoring has slowed down a bit in the last few minutes.
Well, I think the defense has stepped up both sides.
Yeah,
playing a bit more aggressive and better closeout.
And Muldrow in the corner. Yusuf thought about that three, but well defended. And here's a three-point shot, and it bounces off the backboard, and that's out of bounds.
We'll take that.
For sure. That was Jalen Hayes who missed that three in the corner.
The only player that hasn't really seen the bench is Mason.
That's true. He's been so hot lately that he's been scoring a lot.
But
so.
I look at him and I don't think he wants to come off anyways.
For sure not. And here we go. Welsh drives it after getting the pass from the three-point line.
He should have dunked the ball.
Yeah.
He got there. He should have dunked the ball.
Millinghouse so fast with the ball, gets on the inside and draws the foul.
One thing that he does really well, Millinghouse, is that he's running straight line to the rim. And even though you're trying to force, a lot of players will go either left or right. He's going straight line. And he's very tough to stop. So sometimes you have to step up quicker and try to get an offensive foul. Try to get a charge on him. But good luck, because he's quick.
Yeah. He's quick, and he looks pretty strong, too, because it's tough to drive in the paint like that with all those defenders. And get to the foul line, get to the charity stripe once again. And the fans are booing. It doesn't matter to him. He's a professional. He makes that first one.
Trust me, a lot of times when you play on the road, you love it. You want to hear that. You want to hear the boos.
It fuels you.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. So we're looking at a 46-44 game, and on the inside, Beckford, another whistle being blown. Advantage Montreal on that play.
Good attack to the rim again.
What do you think, Coach, of Beckford so far? I mean, I know we did a few games together. He wasn't playing, he wasn't active. I saw him early in the season when I did a game without you, and I thought he was very, very impactful in that game. So what do you think of, number 10, Beckford? What do you think of his play?
I like his activity. You can see he can do a lot of different things. Long arms, defensively, his presence is there. And the last couple of times he's got to the free throw line, which I know you like, Dominic, but sometimes you have to go to the rim. And that's what he's been doing.
For sure.
So his presence has been felt positively.
And misses that second one. And Jacobs trying to run the show here for Windsor. And an offensive foul going the other way, going Montreal's way, as they lead by 3 points.
It's very. This is a call that you're too young, Dominic. When I played, that never happened because every screen was a moving screen. You know what I mean? Yeah. Today, as soon as you move a little bit on the screen, offensive foul.
Yeah, the game is evolving and changing throughout the years. It has. And the most trying to direct the traffic. Mason, we know what he's thinking about. And he's taking that mid-range fadeaway signature shot for him.
I saw on the right side. You can see it. Not a bad decision.
And Jacobs is going to look at that three and trying to make it, and won't. And the rebound is Montreal favor.
And the last rebound, we had two Montreal guys. There was nobody from Windsor for the offensive rebound. So if they're going to take threes, nobody on the offensive rebound, that's good for us.
And Mason was trying to go for the heat check here, called the screen. Try to draw the foul also, but didn't get it. And missed that mid-range shot. The other way now, Davis. Gross thought about it. Gives it on the inside. Muldrow for a little mid-range shot. It's short. And Welsh pushing it on the other side. Nice dribble move.
Now Welsh
walks into that three. Whoa. Offensive goaltending for sure. No doubt about that one.
I'm very impressed with Welsh right now. Also, because he's made good decision. He's attacked the rim. His defense, rebounding, very solid player.
So he had a game last weekend against the Newfoundland Rogues of 26 points and 13 rebounds, and another one with 17 points, so he's stepping up lately too. And here's Davis handling the point guard duties. A deep three is short by Gross.
Offensive rebound.
Yeah. Here's Muldrow. Whoa, pushing his player. That was maybe a push-off, wasn't it? But doesn't matter. Refs didn't blow the whistle. Hayes on the inside to make the putback.
I think the reason there's no call because it's under the basket. So it's a good no call, we could say.
And Beckford.
That's a mistake.
He went too fast on that one, right?
The defense was back. Transition defense was back, and he's going 1-on-3 right now. So too many dribbles, bad decision.
We have about 3 minutes to go before the halftime. And Montreal has a 5-point lead.
The ball stays in Montreal. I don't know about that one because
Well, from our angle, it's hard to see.
I would say Bedford lost was a bad decision on Bedford, but maybe someone tipped it off his hand. So
I guess he got bailed out there. So defense.
Well, no turnovers on the stat sheet for him.
Exactly. We'll take it. And here we go. Welsh dribbling,
looking for the shot. Mason ISO.
No, here's Livy Lundele. And Welsh dribbling, trying to make his move. Giving it, Mason, deep three. It's good, nothing but net. He's smoking hot, folks. He's on a heater right now.
You could see before he got the ball, he's shooting it. Of course, there was 3 seconds left, but he set himself up. No matter what the defense was doing, he's going to shoot the ball.
And Montreal,
great form.
Exactly. Montreal has totally flipped the scripts here.
Oh,
wow. Foul. Offensive foul. Once again, Montreal totally flipped the script on the visiting team, the Express.
I could say right now, the inside big man for Montreal is Levy, backing up Fortin, and Levy's doing a good job. And Levy, those two guys are a pain in the neck defensively.
And we're now looking at a timeout with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Wow, 13-point lead for Montreal. The game started 20-10. So since then, they went on a crazy run of 48-25. I mean, Coach, that's an impressive run. If you think about it, 48-25. Wow.
I thought that after the beginning, I would say 4 minutes into the first quarter, we kind of slowed down. Like we stopped moving the ball. Our transition defense was bad, and then we kind of realized they want to shoot the ball quickly. So we were a bit surprised about that, you know.
And pardon me, it might be 55-47. We have two different scores in the arena here. Well, I would guess it's 55-47 the actual score.
Let's just go with 55-47.
Right. It seems more realistic because a 48-25 run seems really intense. It would be a good thing, but
hey, to go into halftime plus 10, you know, everybody that listens to us now know that I'm a 10 guy. So you want to go in plus 10, you don't want to go in minus 10, you know.
Have a little cushion there.
So right now, it's a good turnaround, a great second quarter defensively for Montreal and offensively.
And I mean, Mason is cooking once again, but I think there's a real team effort here. Everyone's contributing, starters, bench players, everyone's chipping in. And Fortin's holding his chest on the bench here. Looks like he might be injured. He's not going to the locker room, but he might have gotten injured on a play that just happened in the second quarter. Hopefully he'll be okay and he'll be able to come back in the second half. Here we go. Mambi talking with Mason. Mason wants the ball. Mason wants to run the show on this possession. All right, here's Mason. And he's going to pull another three. Heat check. Wow, he makes another one. Could you believe that? Oh, man.
Yes, I do. And he's comfortable at home. And they're putting on a show right now.
And that was the LeBron celebration. That was the I'm going crazy, I'm loco celebration by Mason. And
is he going for it again?
He might just go for it again, and he goes on the inside this time. Gets an old-fashioned three-point. Oh no, it's actually an offensive foul. Sorry, guys.
I don't think so. Because, in my opinion, the defender was backing up, and he didn't push one arm. Like he had the two hands on the ball, so that's too bad.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll forgive him because he's been really doing a lot of contributing to this lead that Montreal has. All right, here's Davis, top of the key, gets a pick from Parks Jr. Parks calls for it, doesn't get it. Gross giving it back out. Davis thought about it. Good closeout by Levy. Lundele. Good defense. Davis does drive on the inside and makes that. That was a tough drive.
Tough drive. Levy did a great job. There was no help defense. Once he got beat, nobody came. Why? Because Windsor can shoot the three, so.
For sure.
Anthony wants the ball on the right side of the basket.
Here's Antoine Mason with the ball.
I said Anthony, sorry. That's his dad. Antoine Mason. I don't want to get his dad upset.
All good.
Oh, yeah, that's a shot.
Oh, here's Mason. And Welsh, top of the key, just drives on the inside. What a nice drive. Could have taken that three, but decided otherwise.
That's two drives that he can be dunking the ball. He's so up there. Beautiful drive.
All right. Hayes trying to bully his way in, and very good defense by Lundale here. But
come on.
Whistle is blown by the referees here.
I would say great defense, maybe over-aggressive, but you'd rather have over-aggressive than, falling asleep.
Yeah.
So, great situation. Too bad on the foul, but great job on Levy defensively.
No bonus, no free throws here, so that's good.
Ball should be on the side.
And Montreal is going to bring in Bellotti for the first time tonight.
Well, you put Mason on the bench right now. It's a longer break for him. I don't think he should come back. He might come back on offense, but with 1 minute left, just let him rest.
Millinghouse being well defended. And here's Davis. 45 degrees to the basket. Parks getting defended by a much smaller player. Might be a mismatch, but Lundale comes to help. Somebody's going to be open maybe. Oh, what a good defensive sequence.
And beautiful.
And that's a 24-second shot clock violation, isn't it?
They try to go against Demosthenes on the mismatch physically. It's a mistake because Demosthenes is a tough kid. And it was great defensive sequence right now. We really, the second quarter defensively, Montreal has really stepped up. I would say it was pretty much even defensively the first quarter, but the second quarter, Montreal has shown much better defensive scheme than Windsor.
Folks at home, 60-49 is the correct score, and Welch gets that.
Wow,
what a nice drive once again. Can't finish, but a good play there. And Davis, he's thinking about pulling it, and he's going to do so, and he's going to make another one. It's nothing but net. 60-52, 21 seconds left. I think they're going to hold the last possession here.
This is a high-scoring game. I told you 120. Now it's 120 for Montreal.
Hey, Montreal scored 32 points in the second quarter so far, and Windsor scored so far about 24, if I'm not mistaken, or 22. Actually 20. My math was wrong. On the inside, Lundale.
Oh yeah,
and gets that bounce, gets the shot to go in on the inside.
A great pass.
Last second heave is good.
Oh,
Millinghouse. Did it count? Was it the time? No good.
The ref said no, thank you. I'm not gonna give it to you. No gift today.
Back on.
Sorry, Dominic. I was hanging out with some député Enrico Ciccone.
All good.
I was hanging out with the Basketball Federation, Carl Como, the new director.
There we go.
Now I have to hang out with you.
Well, I'm trying to.
I love hanging out with you, Dominic. Hey,
I appreciate it. Love it with you.
It was a great first half for the spectator.
Yep.
For Montreal, now they got to sustain their defense. And as I'm saying that, an easy layup.
And a quick bucket on the inside for the visiting team right there. And all right, Beckford's got the ball, giving it back to Demosthenes. Same starting lineups to start the second half.
I have to say, I love the substitution for. I think he played with 10 guys pretty much, and that's really good.
And Millinghouse, two easy buckets on the inside, a bad turnover on the other side, so that's a bad start in the first minute for Montreal.
So, Dominic, as a coach, you always want to start the third quarter. You always say the first 3 minutes is extremely important. If you're down or up by 10, it's important. So right now, Windsor is really coming out strong.
Oh, and Welch slipped on the floor there. Mason tried to make a push shot, couldn't make it on the transition. Actually, Millinghouse, bit of a tough pass, and
we got lucky
turnover.
Because he was looking for the alley-oop.
The gross.
We got lucky, but now we gotta get some stops, and we gotta do a better job offensively moving the ball.
And now Buckley's calling a play. He wants them to run something here. And Fortin with the screen. Welch passing it back out to Mason, the hot hand of the game and of the last few games. Corner three is no good. Montreal yet to get on the board in this third period.
He's better shooting the three when he's in movement. Good rebound.
And then Muldrow missed that shot on the inside. Mason passes it. Corner three for Welch, nothing but net right there.
You see what I'm talking about? Rhythm, transition. Welch is running his spot. Mason looks up, make the easy pass, easy bucket, easy shot.
And Montreal is now looking at a 9-point lead. Hayes steps back and wants to hit that three, but can't make it. Battle for the rebounds. It's out of bounds to Montreal.
See, Hayes' last 3-point shot, you had Fortin right in front of him. That's a wall. I mean, you got to shoot over a wall. That was pretty impressive. That was a good closeout on the Fortin's part.
And the big man doing some work today in the starting lineup for the past 4 games. And
got a horn play for Mason.
Mason with the backboard almost got that tough shot to go in, but couldn't.
This is an old orange play that I used to see with the Chicago Bulls with Derrick Rose, where nobody moves. He was so quick. So you have the horn, you don't know where he's going, and then he's just attacking one side, and he's going to the rim. This is exactly what they were trying to run right now.
And Millinghouse, he's trying to call his play for his team, setting it up. And here's Davis, who's been pretty hot, shooting the ball today.
Trying to go inside. We have a mismatch.
Demosthenes trying to hold his own on the inside. Trying to hold his own. And nice little layup. They're going inside a lot in this third period.
Well, if Demosthenes is guarding 12, there's some bad switching because he shouldn't be guarding the biggest guy on the other team.
That's right.
Him being the smallest guy on the Toundra.
And Demosthenes on the other side. Little push shot, can't make it. Transition on the other side, wide open layup. Dunk, actually two-handed jam by Gross.
Tough start for the Montreal team right now.
Yeah, 5-point lead. The lead has been cut in half. And another tough shot. Mason's trying. He's attempting some tough shots.
Good rebound for Marc-André.
And they must end in the corner. Welch wide open. Corner three. It's
That's
good.
his spot.
No. A foul?
That's his spot.
Is that an N1, coach?
I believe the basket is good.
Plus a foul on the inside or something like that. The referees are consulting each other to figure it out. I mean, yeah, the basket I believe should be good. 68-60 Montreal. And
the fall, if the fall happens afterward, the ball stays with Montreal, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Sometimes it's a free throw. What's the difference, coach? Well, Demosthenes.
And we're still up by 8 with a bad start.
Right. That's encouraging. After that Welsh three-point shot. And wow, Mason going through, trying to go through like 4 players there, 3 players, whatever there. Going through traffic and getting fouled. And lots of fouls being called early, so maybe they'll get in the bonus. Montreal with about 9 minutes to go in this third quarter, holding on to an 8-point lead for this playoff push. Crucial game tonight. And Mason again staying aggressive. Mid-range shot bounces almost in, but goes out. Wow, unlucky there for Montreal.
I thought someone slapped the board, but that's why I can see Coach Buckley signaling the basket should be good.
Yeah,
because somebody hit the board. Now was it Montreal or was it? No.
Referees decide that the ball is going the other side. And Montreal are dumbfounded by a decision by the referees. All right, here's Millinghouse. So quick, goes by all his defenders, gets past all of them, and another layup, another easy one on the inside.
He's one of the fastest players I've seen on the circuit right now. Like when he gets downhill, attacks the rim, whoa.
Watch out. Here we go, nice pass by Fortin to Mason. I mean, Mason's been cooking, but passes it out to Beckford. Beckford thought about the three, drives on the inside instead, and makes good on it.
That was spectacular. He gave that three-point fake shot. Good move, good body movement.
And Muldrow on the other side pulls the three and hits nothing but net.
He can shoot it.
Most definitely.
Big man can shoot it.
That's his third of the game already. And he's trying to guard Fortin on the inside. Demosthenes, Welsh, another three, heat check, it's good!
Wow. Welsh, this is like his 4th threes of the game or 5th three. This is his second in the third quarter. I think he made at least 2 or 3 before.
It says he's 7 for 9, but I don't know if he's got that many, but he's got a lot.
7 for 9? That makes sense. I believe 7 for 9. I'm going for 7 for 9.
Well, he's smoking hot. He's been playing well.
Oh, tough shot.
Very tough mid-range. Millinghouse thought he got fouled on that one too.
He just threw the ball up.
Sometimes it just goes in. And Demosthenes trying to get aggressive here on the big man. Hayes, good closeout, good defense.
I would say Demosthenes, that was a good attack to the rim. You got to finish that.
Oh, alley-oop!
Oh my goodness.
And it's finished on the inside.
Transition, defense. There was 2 blue jerseys that didn't pass half court on the alley-oop. Montreal, you got to get back on defense.
Only a 4-point lead all of a sudden. I think Coach Buckley's seen enough. I mean, this quarter's been quick, fast-paced.
I just said after everything that happened, Montreal was still up by 8, and it's 4 point right now.
You know, basketball, it goes so quick.
That's why we love basketball, man. It's like you said, it goes quick, and you can't sleep. You know, when I work with the young kids, I always say basketball is action, reaction, action, reaction. You have to accelerate that. you go from offense to defense in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You know,
you don't have time to celebrate too much. You have to get back on defense, and they've been taking advantage on the transition. Windsor.
You could see that the third quarter started and Windsor was a lot faster at every position, running the court, getting back on defense. Their transition, fast break right now, I think they have at least 6 points. I don't even think they had 6 points in the first half. You know, on fast break, like quick pass, layup. So we got to make sure we get back on defense right now.
I think, you know, the Mustang's playing well, but we have to say, Mambi Diawara, when he comes in the game, I think he might come here pretty soon, because first quarter they were down 20-10, 10-point deficit. What happens? Mambi comes in, changes the game, changes the whole outcome of it.
I as a coach, when I'm looking at the Montreal team, I don't think it's a starting 5. I think it's a starting 8, because there's 3 guys coming off the bench. It could be Levy, at least Mambi and Levy. When they come off, like they stay on the floor, they play major minutes. And Levy on defense and rebounding, and Mambi has shown his talent not only as a scorer but as a playmaker.
And Amari Haynes, who's been playing really great today, comes into the game, and who comes in? Mambi Diawara, as I just spoke about him, making us look smart here. Pascal.
Absolutely. No, we know a little bit of what's going on, but yeah, it just makes sense. It's about that time.
Yep.
And we want to get back. We want to keep that lead. So good substitution.
So 5 minutes gone by in this third quarter in this crucial game for the playoff push for Montreal. Mambi Diawara handling the point guard duties, getting on the inside, passing it out. Mason open for 3 and it's
Great
good.
shot. Great ball movement, great baseline attack. Corner 3. I like to see Mason shoot with rhythm.
And 7-point advantage, and Muldrow with the pump fake. And takes a really tough shot. Good defense by Mambi there.
Great defense. Transition.
Beckford.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a little scoop shot. Makes that one.
I love what Bedford did. He stayed in the middle, kept the dribble, kept the head up, looking at a different option, but the best option was his layup.
And Davis pulls a 3 and
Wow.
nothing but net. A lot of threes being made tonight. My goodness,
What
what's
an
happening?
answer. What an answer. You kind of put everybody to sleep because nobody expected him to take the shot.
So many threes going in. It's like an all-star game almost. This is intense.
This is better than an all-star game.
For
You know what I'm talking about.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
This is way better. This is a basketball game.
More competitive, more defense being played. Oh, nice.
Oh, my goodness.
One-handed dunk. He flushes it down. And what a bounce pass on the inside.
Are you kidding? Wow. I think they're awake right now.
Man,
I think they're awake right now.
and,
So it's okay. We'll take that. We'll take that.
and tell me about that play a little bit. I mean, Haynes on the inside again.
Hey.
One-handed flush.
That's how you take the basketball to the rim. No hesitation, and he went up. Like he showed his athleticism, but he meant business. That's how you do it. And at this level, that's how you got to do it, my friend.
For sure. Props to this player, number 7, Amari Haynes. Really having an impact tonight on this game. As Montreal now has that 8-point lead again, but 2 free throws coming up for Millinghouse. First free throw is good, bounces in. And we're going to see the sharpshooter, Philippe Fleury, who looked like he might have been hurt in the first half, but he looks fine now. He's back on the floor for Dominic Welsh.
I tell you this, Welsh, I don't want to see him on the bench too long.
sure.
Welsh has shown me some serious, not just his shooting, but everything else. And even on the defensive end today, he's been very active on the defensive end.
I mean, 7 threes, that's a lot of threes in a game. And we're only midway through this third quarter.
He's going to get 10. He's going to get 10.
Let's hope so. All right, Davis trying to dribble his way and just basses it to Gross.
Too much space.
Straight on 3 is short, and Mambi Diawara is going to go back the other way. Looking around for his options. Dribbling, nice pick set by Haynes. And Mambi, floater. It's no good.
Not a bad decision.
Davis goes by
get
Diawara.
back on defense.
And, nice close. Nice defense.
He
But
got blocked by the board. But see, that last basket from Windsor, we had 2 guys from Montreal behind. You got to get back.
And 5-point game right now.
Trying to get the ball to Fleury.
And Mason gets it. Mason's thinking about it.
He's got an option with the pick.
goes for that mid-range shot, his signature shot, and gets fouled.
Got hit on the arm.
We were talking about the refs earlier and how you have to talk to them, and Mason's been working those refs, and they gave him this call, but he deserved that one, we got to say, too.
Well, he learned from the best, so I think his dad could talk to any ref.
For sure.
It's funny because I played for Stan Van Gundy, and if I'm not mistaken, his dad played for Jeff Van Gundy, his brother.
Right.
Just to give you a little,
Yeah.
But
some great coaches.
Montreal is very lucky to have this kid playing for them.
For sure.
Great guy. I think if I'm not mistaken, I saw him at some local university game. Like he's part of the community. This is really impressive, and he's a joy to watch play.
Hopefully he's back next year for next season, and if we make the playoffs, Montreal does, it'll be a very key piece to the puzzle.
He's a high-level player, man. I wish him the best because he's the type of guy that can go and make some money somewhere.
Oh, for sure. Overseas or even in the States, G League.
As long as he comes back, play with us.
For sure, let's hope so. And on the inside, Parks Jr. with a little hook shot. It's no good.
Good rebound.
Good team rebound. And Mombi gets it to Beckford.
Quick pass up the court. Good fast, good pushing. Good push on the ball. Looking for Mason on ISO.
Oh, Mason is doubled. Mombi
I thought he had the shot right there.
He thought about it for a second, but makes another decision and almost loses the ball, but Beckford is there to save him. And ball stays with Montreal here.
With 2 seconds on the shot clock, I think Beckford had probably a chance to shoot that ball.
Right.
Very unselfish player.
Oh, for sure. He almost had a triple-double this season. 1 assist shy early in the season. So he's a very complete player, as we've seen tonight. All right, got to act quick, as Coach said on this play. This inbound.
We got 3 seconds.
Alley-oop. Nope, Mason. Hook shot is no good. Blocked. On the other way, they're going to act fast. We know they're a quick team. And Gross, is that an N1 or it's going the other way?
Oh, I think the basket is good.
Might be, eh?
Because it started his step as he got fouled.
The referees are talking about it. Yep, it is good. That is an N1 opportunity for Gross.
Yeah, it's pretty. It was pretty clear that the basket was good because he kept going.
Ty Gross, who has 14 points tonight, hasn't made a 3-point shot yet, but other than 3-point shots, he's making a lot of shots. 8 for 15 overall. So solid game for him. 4 boards, 1 assist. And the crowd is booing him, but nothing but net on that free throw, and the lead is cut down to 4 points once again. Montreal has to close this quarter the right way with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
Well, we kind of didn't do anything in the first 4 minutes, so we started too slow. But we're still up, so we got to keep it up.
Mombi on the baseline trying to get a foul called. Does not, but it goes out of bounds.
9 seconds.
And Mombi's telling the ref, man, I got fouled there. Come on. Referee is not having any of it.
Beck is coming back in, so we got Beck and Fleury, 2 great shooters.
We got Welsh coming back in.
Welsh, yeah.
Yep. Lundelay's back in too. Fleury, the sharpshooter. Oh, a little bit off on that one. And on the other side, Montreal is cheering. The crowd is going nuts.
Good transition defense from Montreal.
On the inside, trying to bully his way in. Parks does.
And you got to say it, a bit bigger than Levy. Levy did a good job, but it was just too physical.
For sure. And now it's only a 2-point game. Key possession here. Mason, he thought about it. He's going to dribble past his defender, give it back to Fleury, who's going to take another 3, and it's no good. He doesn't have the hot hand today, but he's a shooter, so he'll keep taking them. And Davis on the other side. The crowd is so loud we can barely hear the whistles. But that's an out-of-bound inbound play right there.
Montreal is getting back faster now. Like you see, the game is. We should have started the third quarter with that type of intensity.
Key possession here on the defensive end for Montreal. Davis trying to get by Diawara, can't. Millinghouse, top of the key, looking for that screen. And wow, he's so fast, he's so shifty, gets past his defenders a lot. And again he does, and ties the score.
And on top of that layup, he could have made the pass for an easy layup.
Man, what a player.
One decision on Mambi to attack on the right side. Had an opportunity to beat his man one-on-one.
That's the bonus. It's not. Next foul will be a bonus for Montreal, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Diawara handling the ball here. Montreal must get a shot in here. Welsh in the corner. Beautiful. He's the hot hand. Short on that one.
That's too bad because that was a good. The basketball stays with Montreal. That was a good set play. You had Fleury coming on one side and Welsh on the other side. So he was wide open. Great pass from Mambi. That's a shot he probably makes 9 out of 10. He just missed that one.
All tied up. Here's a timeout taken with about 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. So first quarter belonged to Windsor. Second one definitely to Montreal. Now the momentum has shifted back to Montreal.
82 points.
Windsor.
82 points. Wow. That's a lot of points, man.
For sure. I meant to say the momentum shifted back to Windsor.
And you know what? I don't think. I think both teams are playing good defense. I just think very, very potent offensive on both sides. Like, we're making shots. You know what I'm saying? They're making shots, and tough shots.
And Antoine Mason tonight, 21 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. He's averaging 34 points in his last 3 games. I think he might get close to that number again tonight because he's going to play a lot of minutes, and this game is a tight one. And if you're Coach Buckley, what's your message right now for those last 2 minutes in the quarter?
Well, right now we don't want. Let's be honest. The momentum of the third quarter belongs to Windsor. So right now we want to make sure we gave them too many fast break. 3-on-1, 2-on-1, 3-on-1. So we got to get back. We got to make sure we get back. Take good shots. I don't mind quick shots, but good shots. But make sure we get back. We can't give them. And then we did a better job, I think, on the defensive board. And right now they're trying to go inside a little bit more with what's his name?
Millinghouse, Shadell? Or the big man.
Number 14, against Levy. So we got to make
Parks
sure
Jr.
We got to make sure we help him out a little bit.
Right. Parks Jr. off the bench.
But it's easy for me to say help out because they can shoot the ball. Like, everybody can shoot the ball. So now you can just pretty much kind of edge and recover. Like, just put different pressure.
For sure.
But we just want to finish this. We don't want them to get the lead to go into the fourth quarter.
And Shadell Millinghouse has 22 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Another very complete game for this player, who was, we remind you, the player to watch in this game for the Express. All right. Key possession in this crucial game. Mambi to inbound the ball to Welsh. Welsh looking around, giving it back to Mambi. On the outside, doesn't want the screen. He's going to pull that 3, and he doesn't make it. Millinghouse, we know he's very quick on the counter-attack transition, looking around.
There you go. It's exactly what I said.
Parks with the hook shot, no good on
job.
This one.
We'll take that.
Mambi back on the other side. Mason is open for 3, and he's good. He's got it going, guys. He's got it going, folks.
Mason was asking for the ball before he passed half court because he knew he was open.
And he's now 4 for 5 from 3-point line. And Hayes passes it to Davis. Davis for 3. Way off on that one.
Good rebound from Welsh.
And a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. Montreal 3-point lead. Dominic Welsh trying to get past his defender. Fleury almost drops the ball out of bounds. Tough pass to catch there.
Just not a good turnover. It's okay, but we can't turn it over. We've taken care of the ball pretty much to the whole game, so we can't make those type of mistakes.
All right, here's Millinghouse to Davis. Davis, who's a threat, inside, outside. Mason guarding. Hayes. Hayes trying to cross over. Very tough shot.
Great defense.
That was a really tough shot. Didn't even draw iron.
Tough shot because Mason played great defensively.
And Mambi does well there.
Yeah, he sold that one pretty good. That's pretty good. But Mason just stayed in front of his man and put his arms straight up. Didn't try to block it. That was great defense.
And Mambi Diawara last weekend had a game with 13 free throw attempts. Actually 15, made 13 of 15. Today he's already has a few too, like 4.
He's tough. When he gets to the basket, like he has... You rarely see Mambi get blocks because he's going to have different moves and he's going to go get the foul. We're going to give a breather to Mason. Demosthene comes in. Demosthene, great defender.
Yep.
Tough guy. Just like he gets to the rim. I just like today, I knew he can finish those layups. So if he can just finish that, man.
For sure.
But he's really shown a lot. Shown me a lot as a point guard running this team. Like
he does have 3 assists tonight. And a minute to go now in this third quarter. Montreal 4-point lead. Millinghouse giving it on the inside to Parks. Parks is a pretty much triple team on that one and gets fouled.
Well, we know what the strategy is. We talked about it when they came up from the timeout. They're trying to go inside. You know, Fortin's on the bench. Levy's a bit undersized to play the big man.
True.
You know, so but let me tell you something. Levy's going to give it all though.
For sure.
We're going to give Mambi a breather. Demosthene is the one right now.
Parks Jr.
Good substitution again. Get ready for the fourth quarter.
Millinghouse pump fake and goes on the inside. Tries to bully his way around and gets free throws there. And Montreal players are in disbelief.
That was a pretty impressive move because he's attacking on the right side. He kind of pump fake as he's going away from the basket and then split the defender. That's pretty impressive.
Very impressive. And I mean, this player off the bench, number 14, Parks Jr., he's one of the tallest players, if not the tallest on the court, and he's got a really big build. I mean, he's a solid player, so he's tough to stop on the inside.
I think we've done a good job. I think he only scored 2 points. So Levy and the rest of the team, like you could see, like you mentioned, being triple team.
And second free throw is good. 86-83, 3-point game, 1 possession game. Demosthene to Welsh, who's been red hot from 3, and he stays hot.
Oh, wow.
Pascal, he told me he's getting to 10. That's now 8. My goodness.
Don't worry. He'll get 10.
He's in that zone. And Davis for 3 to answer, and he does.
Let me tell you something. Davis has been a problem.
I mean, I can't believe how many 3s are going in. This is really entertaining. The fans
when you have a point guard, you're looking, what is he going to play? What is he going to call? And then he calls his own number. He's tough. He's been tough. He's always had an answer.
Davis already has 3 threes tonight. And here's Beckford on the outside, driving it to the inside. Tough shot! And almost made that one. That would have been a really big highlight.
I love players that are tough to block because most guys would have got blocked. This guy, you can't block this guy, man. He has all those moves, sneaky moves, held the ball till the last second, almost made the shot.
And Tafari Beckford really having a big game tonight, big impact. First free throw, no good, it's long. Trying to push the lead to 2-possession game with the second free throw. Only a second left in this quarter, so it'll be tough for Windsor to get a shot up, but they will try probably. And maybe a full court shot, mid-range. Oh, middle court shot, then didn't even attempt it. Good defense.
Let me tell you something. Before you ask me the question, I want to tell you, we cannot start the fourth quarter the way we did the third quarter. It's too important right now. We need to start right from the get-gone, defensively and offensively.
So Montreal lost this third quarter by 6 points. They're still up by 4 though, so they have the lead. You're at home. You're still in a good position. You just got to close this game out. And this team, they're not great on the road, as I've said earlier. They're 3-7 on the road, so you have to take advantage of that and close it out with your fans behind you.
Well, this is an important game. Like you were saying, we need to win this game, so it's very important that we finish this fourth quarter, take care of business. I expect a big quarter from Mason, but our defense has been really, really, really good.
And this is definitely the most, should be on paper the easiest game to win, because tomorrow you're facing London Lightning on a second day of a back-to-back, and they haven't played today, and they're the second best team in the league with a 15-9 record. And then it gets even tougher Sunday. Third game in 3 days, that must be really tough. And that's against the number 1 team in the league, the Titans. So you have to win this first game.
Which is why I like the substitution that Coach Buckley. Nobody should be tired to finish. Nobody should be tired to finish, and be ready. But you can't think about tomorrow or Sunday. You got to think about today.
Right.
We got to finish this game. This is business, and I think they're going to do it. But like I said, you got to start the fourth quarter. The first 3 minutes, you got to start it hard.
You got to push the lead back to maybe double digits if you can, as coach is saying. A lot of entertainment going on here between the quarters. If you're local, you're watching on BSL TV, and you're from Montreal, come out here.
Well, just so you know, those kids dunking the ball are 14 years old.
Wow.
From Saint-Hyacinthe, Pat Curving is the coach, and this is probably the next big-time team in Quebec. They're gonna be a team to be reckoned with in the next year or two.
We'll be on the lookout, Coach. We'll be on the lookout. Maybe they'll be the future players of this Toundra team in a decade. Who knows? All right, fourth quarter is about to start. And Shadell Millinghouse, as I've said, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Dominic Welsh, 26 points, 8 threes made. Antoine Mason, 4 threes made. I mean, this is maybe the best shooting display for the Toundra of the whole season. And what's funny is they've made 16 of 23, but their best shooter, Philippe Fleury, only made 1 out of 3 attempts. But he played a little bit less tonight.
I think that Philippe, like the scouting report on Philippe is but Welsh has been really impressive today.
And he's playing a little bit less minutes.
He's going to get his 10 threes today, watch.
Let's see, let's hope. All right, first play, Mambi Diawara on the inside, and
that's
free
a good
throws.
start. Good start.
Oh, he actually wants the bucket to count. He thinks there's a goaltending offensive interference.
So because he slapped the board, I'm not sure. I know FIBA, technically, when you hit the backboard, the ball, and the ball's at the rim, it's normally a basket. So I think they're going to call the basket.
And the referees are talking about it to make a decision. All right, what's the decision?
Interference. Basket is good.
All right.
Good start.
Way to start. 12 seconds in. Diawara on the scoreboard for 2 and a chance to make it 3.
So you want to know what Coach Buckley talked about? Let's go hard. Let's start hard right away. We have the ball. Let's attack them, and that's what Mambi did.
And the free throw is good.
Right there, 3 points in less than 5 seconds.
And Mambi is now up to 10 points tonight. Having a really good game with his 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Very complete game. All right, Blades. He was hot in his first half, and he's still hot right now. Calvin Blades, number 44. That's his 4th 3 of the game. And Mambi on the inside wanted that foul, but didn't get it. Wow, Millinghouse is so fast, but he almost lost the ball, and he still gets it to this player, Blades. Whoa, this is a wild possession. And out of bounds? No. Yes, out of bounds, but it's going to...
Is it an offensive foul? Oh, I thought it was an offensive foul, but hey. Mambi had a great idea to attack their best player, make him play defense.
Yeah.
And I think he should have gone to the reverse layup. But he was, sometimes when you look for the foul too much, you don't get it. Yep. Oh, good steal.
Good steal. Mambi's there again. And he's pushing it on the other end, and Mason gives it up to Demostin. Mason in the corner, open all by himself. And can't make it.
Great rebound.
Haynes with a nice rebound, offensive rebound.
Demostin with the extra pass. Good decision.
Haynes for that mid-range pull. Can't make it. Demostin tries to get that rebound, but...
Just great hustle.
Very good hustle by Montreal tonight. 4-point lead. Fourth quarter. And Calvin Blades inbounds it to Davis. Blades gets the ball back. And here's Parks Jr. top of the key. And Davis trying to get that screen. Haynes was a very good defender. Okay, mismatch on the inside. Double team, but it doesn't matter. And 1 for Parks Jr.
I wish there's something that way back I coached with Dave DeVille at McGill, and we call a switch. So when this situation, they're looking for that switch pick and roll. You know, Demostin cannot get caught behind the big guy, man. This is what happens right now. And they're looking for him as soon as they make that switch.
For sure, and he makes good on that free throw. Only a 1-point game now. 93-92. All right, Mambi handling the ball, being guarded by Millinghouse, and good defense, but it stays with Montreal.
Ten seconds on the shot clock.
10 minutes to go in the game.
11.
All right, substitution being made. Jalen Hayes back in the game, replacing Ty Gross.
Gross has had a good game for Windsor. Very versatile big man.
17 points tonight, 5 rebounds. All right, Welsh on the inside for Mason, the go-to guy. Wow, being well defended on the inside, but they get the ball back. And Welsh with a tough fadeaway. I mean, that was a bit too tough, but the shot clock was about to expire.
Tough possession right now. You know, it was good because Mason went in, but he got blocked.
So Montreal losing this quarter by 3 points in the first 2 minutes. Only a 1-point game now. Windsor can take the lead back on this possession. Haynes playing some great defense, but gets called for the foul. You can't believe it. And Tafari Beckford entering the game. He's back in for Mambi. Mambi coming out right now for a little breather. And it looks like Montreal, they have a lot of tall players on the floor. They're trying to counter Windsor's strategy. Davis looks around. Blades. Okay. They want to give it again to Parks, maybe. No. Blades, mid-range shot. No good. And who comes up with the rebound? Welsh, who's a great rebounder.
Only one shot. You cannot give a second or third shot.
Oh, Mason looking to get aggressive on the inside, but it gets stripped of the ball. And the fastest play on the court goes on the other side and gives the lead to his team.
He's had those little get to the paint, little floater.
And Montreal is now trailing by 1, not the start we wanted to see in those first 3 minutes.
Got a timeout right now.
And yeah, Coach, I think you're totally right. You're on the money. I mean, you said first 3 minutes was so important. Coach Buckley has seen enough. He wants a timeout. It's not too late, though. Just a 1-point game.
It's not too late. It's a good timeout because we're just unfortunate turnovers, if I can call that. Mason is your best guy. You know, like you can live with that. And he got blocked the play before. But now you got to finish. You know what I'm saying? And on their end, Windsor on the offensive end, they're finishing.
Totally. So staring at a 1-point deficit. Montreal shooting 16 of 24 from the 3-point land. Getting some free throws too. 11 of 16 from the free throw line.
We might, and this is just me, each coach has different views, but I would like to see either Levy or Fortin back in, unless there's Fortin in foul trouble. I don't think neither of them are in foul trouble. So
no.
Because we have to counter their big man right now, because as soon as we switch, you know, they're looking for that. There's a mismatch. We need that inside, physicality right now.
Right.
That we might need in the next couple of minutes.
So let's see what decisions are made by the coach as far as the rotation goes. And rebounding battle being won by the Express so far.
This is a quick, offensive, good defensive lineup. We're just missing a physical inside presence. Not to take anything away.
Well, right now it's Haynes. Haynes is more like a power forward, but he looks like he's playing on the inside more so.
Well, he's kind of the 5-man right now. So
yeah, he is. Yeah. They're playing small ball pretty much. They're going to rely on their scoring. And here's Mason. And he gives it in the corner to Welsh. Oh, he's cooled off a bit. Cooled off, but offensive rebound blocked and free throws, I believe, because he was driving there. Or is it just out of bounds?
No, I think he got fouled.
Right.
He took it hard to the. I like what I saw from him. End of the game like that, you got to take it hard to the rim. I think he went up for the dunk and he just got hit. If he went for a layup, he would have got blocked. He went up hard. He went up strong, so that's a good move on his part.
2 free throws coming up, and with that offensive rebound, Montreal now leads that battle with 10 offensive rebounds to the 9 that have been taken down by Windsor. And 31-27 for the overall rebounds for the Windsor.
I was careful not to say anything today because I know how big you are on free throws, but yeah, Dominic, at the end of the game, I always say the fourth quarter free throw percentage is extremely important.
And Welsh, nothing but net on that second one to tie the game up. We're all tied up, 94-94. High scoring affair here on this Friday night. You're watching BSL TV. Millinghouse hands it to Davis. Millinghouse gets it right back. And they're giving it on the inside to the big man, Parks Jr. being defended by Haynes, and wow, reverse.
I hate to say it, but that's what I'm talking about. They're looking for him more, you know, and MI's coming up.
Fortin's about to check in. Because the coach has seen enough now. Montreal down by 2. And here's Beckford trying to make a move. Mason, he's looking at that 3 possibly. He's trying to get a foul call, and he does.
Good job, no basket, foul before.
No N1. Oh, Mambi coming back.
I don't mind. I like the strategy for speed, you know, but we didn't really score, and then we kept getting killed inside for one player. So now, hopefully, Fortin can make a difference defensively, and they won't need to switch. He needs to stay with the big guy.
So Mambi Diawara coming back in with the big man Fortin, Marc-André Fortin, local player. All right, Demos 10, 2-guard lineup with Mambi. Mambi mid-range, it's good. Wow, he's cooking, folks.
That's a tough shot. He had a defender in front of him and behind him. That's a tough shot. Sometimes I'd like to see him take more shots, actually.
Very efficient game by Mambi Diawara. All right, Blades in the corner. He's stuck, and he gives it up. Hayes trying to bully his way in. Blades wide open. He makes it again. He's cooking.
Wow. This is going to be a shooting, like OK Corral, man. Far West 3-point shootout.
It is. And here's Mason giving it to Fortin for the 2-handed slam. Woo, what a connection there on that play.
Good substitution. Good substitution. We needed that physical presence.
1-point game, Millinghouse, spin move.
And you see, he didn't go to the basket because of Fortin's presence.
And Fortin closing out. And there's a switch. And Millinghouse tried to take it himself. An offensive rebound by Parks Jr. And he gets fouled on the putback.
That's a late call.
Wow.
That's a late call. But it's the right call.
And they're going to make him earn it at the stripe. Charity stripe.
And like I said, like I don't mind the small ball, but I think he made the right time. He switched at the right time because it was getting out of hand a little bit right now.
And the free throw is made. First attempt is made to give.
And Fortin is their best shot blocker, also best interior defensive presence.
2 for 2 for Parks Jr. holding that follow through after that free throw.
This is going to be a crazy finish, Dominic.
Should be, folks.
We like it sitting here, but I would have hated sitting on the bench.
As a coach,
oh man, it's stressful.
It's been a game of runs.
Oh, nice pass.
On the inside, Mambi Diawara, he's making some great reads tonight, passing the ball just like he should.
But we don't even expect Fortin to score, which is great. He's going to roll and get to the rim.
Fortin 8 points and 7 rebounds tonight, guarding the perimeter. And Blades open for 3. And how is he open?
Goodness!
How is out of all players, they left him open.
Well, I think we're gonna blitz at the corner. So on that skip pass, that's why he was wide open.
And a 4-point game now. You definitely want to score in this possession. 6 minutes to go, halfway through this fourth and final period.
Looking at the mid pick and roll.
And
a foul.
Foul, yep. Getting close to the bonus. 4 fouls. Yeah, you want to get into bonus here, get some easy points at the free throw line possibly. They're close to it. Montreal has cooled off from the 3.
We always say each possession is important. Right now, like we need to score. Montreal needs to score and get a stop.
Let's see what play do they run here. Fortin handing it out, handing it off. Demos 10 with a nice pass in the corner. Welsh open. Oh my goodness, in and out. That's so unlucky, man.
That was a great possession.
And a dunk on the other side.
No, but the transition defense, you got to get back. It's like everybody watched the shot and hope he was going to go in. But yeah, action, reaction.
And Hayes gives a 6-point advantage to Windsor. Mambi for 3. It's airball. Might have been touched, might have been blocked. Welsh blocked. Welsh not fouled, or fouled, actually. We can't even hear a whistle with the crowd. But that was a foul. And Welsh back at the line.
That was a foul, but they're not giving us anything easy. And it's too bad Welsh had a great look, it just didn't go in. But then we didn't get back on defense. You cannot look at a missed corner 3 and the other team is going to get a dunk at the other end. You can't do that.
It's like Windsor really ramping up that intensity in this fourth quarter. They're playing hard on both ends of the floor right now. So Montreal has to match that intensity. In the last few minutes of this game, they want to start this homestand on a winning note and get a W tonight. Key free throws here. And Philippe Fleury is back in the game to provide Montreal shooting. Welsh, who missed the first one, but hits nothing but the bottom of the net on the second one. We're talking about a 5-point game.
It's nice to have Fleury, but you got to play defense.
I'm sorry, he made both free throws. So it's a 4-point game. 106, 102. All right, Davis trying to get a screen from Muldrow. Blades getting defended well. And Fortin picks his pocket.
Good.
Welsh on the counterattack. And he makes that layup. Good decision there, right?
Well, great defense. It always starts with the defense right now. We didn't give them anything easy. We didn't give any look to Davis. On the reversal, loose ball, we picked it up. Transition, bucket.
And Dominic Welsh definitely having his best game as a member of the Montreal Toundra. A great addition that was made to the roster over a month and a half ago. And 29 points tonight to go with his 8 threes, 7 rebounds. What a showing from him. Will his performance be enough? 5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
There's plenty of time. We were talking about a game about 120, so
oh yeah,
it's going to be around that, if I'm not mistaken. 104, 106, plenty of time right now for Montreal to settle down. I like to have Mumby back and Fortin back for inside presence. You know, Mason's going to do his thing.
And both teams, one thing that's important to note, both teams in the bonus right now. Well, so all those fouls will be free throws down the stretch. So we might see a lot of free throw attempts. So both teams will have to make them if they want to get this win. And the Express making some changes. Parks Jr. going to the bench. Gross back in the game alongside.
Well, he's a better three-point shooter. Big body. You got number 12 back on the floor.
Muldrow,
for Windsor, so this is probably their best lineup.
It's their starting lineup.
I don't mind Fleury. I like Demostin because of his defense.
Yeah.
But we understand that Fleury is a knockdown shooter. Also, he keeps the defense honest. You can't cheat on Fleury, so you gives Mumby and Mason some room to drive to the basket.
All right, Davis being well guarded there. Davis guarded by Welsh on the outside. Dribbling, going to the corner, and stepped out of bounds there. Wow, key turnover. Really bad one for Windsor.
We'll take that.
Oh yeah.
Always have to worry about where you are on the floor.
5 minutes to go. Montreal can either tie it here or take the lead with a 3-point shot or an N1. And Mumby, top of the key, is going to drive by his opponent. And Fortin is there for the offensive rebound. And Fleury for 3 is no good. He doesn't have the shooting stroke going today, but that could change in the last few minutes. That's why he's in the game.
Great rebound we had a great opportunity right now, created from the rebound.
Millinghouse misses it.
Oh my goodness.
That could have been a goal, interference on the part of the offense there, but.
Well, depending what rule that was a careless pass. We got lucky.
Mason looks at Fleury. He's going to give it to him again. Can Fleury makes good on this one? He does! Wow! Good shot.
That was Windsor's first mistake of the game, to look at Fleury taking an open 3.
He missed 2 in a row, but that doesn't matter to him.
No, he'll take it.
Knockdown shooter. Millinghouse on the inside, trying to bully his way in, and good defense. No fouls being called there. Montreal, man, they're locking up there. And Diawara might have gotten hurt here, but he's fine. He's a tough guy. Mason is hyped up. And if we have a foul here, I believe that would be free throws. So Fleury going to the line. He's stepping up to the charity stripe to give Montreal the lead. Wow, what a turn of events. And that's actually a technical foul.
This is something as a coach, you tell your player all the time. Like, you have to know what's going on. Why would you talk to the ref and get a tech? This is, you're up by 1. Now you're going to give them a free throw and the ball.
And momentum shift. Fleury just saw one going in from the 3-point line, and now he makes the free throw to tie the game up.
And I like the way Buckley told him to shoot the free throw. Like, go ahead, buddy. All you need as a shooter is to see the bottom of the net. If you see that confidence, man.
Yep.
And that was a great substitution to put Fleury on the floor for many reasons.
And that was a tech, but that was also a foul in the bonus on the other side. So
it was a foul. It was a foul on which that foul created that technical.
Mambi stepping up to give Montreal the lead. His hometown team, and in and out on that one, but still has a chance to give Montreal the lead in the second attempt. So Montreal's in the bonus. They're going to look to go to the cherry stripe a lot. All right, second free throw. The crowd is very quiet, anxious, and nothing but net. Love to see it. All right, 1 point lead, 109-108, 4 minutes to go, fourth quarter on this Easter weekend. First game of 3 in 3 days for Montreal. All at home. Jalen Hayes gets fouled.
Oh,
Mason is mad at himself. He's grabbing his head.
at least he's not talking, but it looked like it was all ball for me. But
Yeah.
I think the ref had a better view than me. So
But doesn't look like, if I'm looking at the body language, he's more mad at himself because he knows it's a foul. He's not arguing with the refs at all. He's just saying, man, could have done better. But, you know.
he normally doesn't reach. He normally keeps his arm up. So
He learned from the best. All right, Jalen Hayes at the line. Key free throws here. This is going to be a game of free throws. Who can make them? And first one is good for Hayes. Ties up the game again. What a game. What a show we're having tonight, Pascal.
But every night that we come here, man, we've been blessed to be able to do those games and have the best seat in the house.
Yep.
To watch some great basketball in Montreal.
And the second free throw is no good. Montreal corrals that rebound.
We'll take it. Tie score.
109-109. It's going to go up to 120 most likely, unless it gets real defensive here. All right, Mason. That's his time. Oh man, he would travel there. Well,
you know what's funny? I've never seen him, I think, during the whole game, do that little shake. He normally catches and goes. This first time he does it, he gets called for travel.
might have overthought on that one, but he's going to try to make it up for his team because we know he's a go-to guy in those moments, those clutch moments. All right, Millinghouse handling the ball, Blades.
Little weave with a pick on the top.
And Davis going to try to go past his defender. How did he get that to go?
Goodness.
Wow.
I have no clue, man. We just saw him, with all the threes inside the paint.
I mean, that was a really impressive move.
Tough bucket.
All right, Montreal to tie it up or take the lead here. Fleury, open, top of the key. It's good.
Here you go.
Man, now Fleury's cooking, man. I love to see it.
Great pass, great look, no hesitation.
Oh, and Parks Jr., he's back in the game, and he's heading to the line. So the coach...
Park has hurt us inside, man. Park Jr. has really... And they've looked for him. And I thought Fleury did a good job trying to steal the ball from him. I think he got hurt a little bit. Hopefully he's not coming out because we need his shooting.
He was holding his chest early in the game.
Yeah.
Looks like it might be the same type of injury there. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. He's staying in the game. He's just trying to gather himself. And 2 free throws here for Parks Jr., who's perfect at the line tonight. I was trying to jinx him, but that did not work.
Got a nice touch.
Yep. Fortin coming out for Londelay. And about 3 minutes to go in this game. All tied up, 112-112. Fleury now 3 for 5 from 3. Heating up, cooking up. Be on the lookout. All right, here we go. 1 point advantage for Windsor. All right, Mason hands it out to Welsh. Ball is moving quickly. A pick by Londelay for Mambi. Mambi driving. And
tough pass, bad turnover.
And Millinghouse very fast with the ball. He's going to give it to Davis on the outside. They're slowing it down here.
Yeah, they're going to use some time. Good job, Dominic. Good call on that.
Davis pulls a 3. Oh, no. It bounces back in and out. And in.
Davis has been the guy today for Windsor. He's made all those deep threes.
For sure. Now we're looking at a 4-point deficit. Londelay for 3, no good. Man, only 2 minutes to go. Montreal must get a stop here. They must. All right, Davis slowing it down once again.
They're calling for a pick in the middle of the paint.
Parks with the pick. Millinghouse dribbling, giving it to Parks Jr. for a little mid-range shot. It's no good. All right, Montreal needs to act fast here on the counter-attack. Welsh driving it, taking it on the inside, and gets fouled. We'll go for 2 more free throws.
Extremely quick push. Dominic Welsh did a great job getting to the rim, getting fouled. Almost made the basket. I like what I saw from Dominic getting to the rim right now. Not sure it was the right decision. I know Levy can shoot the 3. That was a quick shot. I would have liked to see either Mason or Mambi taking it. Not a bad decision because they kind of give him the shot.
Yeah.
And I know he can make it, so it's not. But now we need to score here. We need to get a stop.
For sure. And Montreal is last in the league as far as turnovers are concerned. They've got some tonight, but only 6 according to the stat sheet. So not too bad in that department.
He's not missing.
Well, second free throw is good. All right, 2-point game now. Buckle up, folks. 1 minute, 47 seconds to go. All right, Millinghouse with the ball. Hayes handing it out to Davis. Davis, and there's a switch here. Mason guarding Davis. Davis on the inside, can't make it this time. Welsh gets that rebound.
Big rebound, great basketball.
Amazing rebound. Froggy on the other side to tie it up. He's the hero, folks. He's coming up big in those big moments. Huge play.
Great fight from Dominic Welsh. Turnover almost. Oh my goodness.
And Millinghouse, he's so quick. He gets
that was ridiculous what he did. I thought he lost the ball 3 times.
What a finish to give the lead to Windsor. And London is going to pull that 3, and he makes it!
Yes, Levy!
Let's go! The crowd is hype. What about that play, Coach?
Oh, man. I can't lie. He knows he can make it, and he took it.
That was confident. Great play. All right, Millinghouse, he's confident also. He's going to take a mid-range. He misses, but the offensive rebound by Gross. And Floyd's going to foul him there. Well, good foul, I guess. I mean, you don't want to give some easy buckets there.
But we did everything great. We needed that defensive rebound. You know what? You win games. You can't give offensive rebounds.
Well, to my surprise, Dominic Welsh is coming out. Does he have a lot of fouls? Does not. Oh, he's just taking a sip of water, maybe. I'm sorry, folks. All right. Key free throws here as Montreal has the lead with 51 seconds to go. The crowd is hyped. Gross on that first one. He makes it. Man, they're really, they got ice in their veins, these players of the Express. They're making a lot of their free throws, I must say.
Good substitution. We went big. We got Levy and Forte on the floor. You have no choice to go big, especially because we will score. We want to make sure we get back, and we can't give 2 shots.
All right, to take the lead here. Gross to take the lead. He does make it, and 50 seconds to go. Well, timeout. Good timeout, right? Because you're staring at only a 1-point deficit. This is a key possession here.
Wow, what a game. We talked about 120 points, am I right?
You're right about that.
121 and 19.
Spot on.
It doesn't lie. The game started at a high pace, and it stayed at a high pace. Both teams have shown some high percentage from the floor. Great decision. So it's going to be interesting to see what we're going to do. We definitely need to score, but this time out, not only are you talking about getting a good shot, not necessarily a 3. We want to go inside, maybe an old-fashioned 3-point play gets fouled. But we have to talk about defense. We cannot give them a layup. So whatever happens on offense, we should have 1 or 2 guys already ready to get back on defense to slow them down and then make sure we don't give Davis an open 3.
And as you were saying, high percentage rate of makes in this game. 60% from the field for Windsor and 50% for Toundra. So offensive game there. But even though there's good defense, as you said, tough shot making.
Listen, those guys are good, man. Those guys can play basketball.
And the crowd is standing up on their feet. The fans are hype. All right, here we go. Really, really important possession. This game's going to decide the fate of Montreal for the playoffs. I mean, it's going to play a big part in the fate of Montreal as far as the playoffs are concerned. So
we're good.
All right, let's focus on the game now. They must tend to inbound it. Man, I don't know if you can hear us. The crowd's very loud now. Montreal.
Loud and everybody's standing up, so.
Basketball is well and alive in this city, in this province, and in this country. You're watching BSL TV. All right, here we go. They must stand. Inbounds it. Levy. All right, Mason. Mason on the inside can't make it, and don't have to foul right now. You gotta play defense. 40 seconds to go. Down by 1, Montreal is. All right, Davis is gonna take his time here. 30 seconds to go. Up by 1. Windsor with the ball for 3 for the dagger. It's no good. Fleury comes up with the rebound. 22 seconds to go. All right, Mason with the ball. Is he taking his time? He's just gonna pull that 3. He doesn't make it, and you got to foul now.
You have to foul.
Was that a good possession to you, or what'd you think?
Well, if you don't have a timeout left, do you need to go for a 3? You need to go for a 2 maybe. I would have maybe liked to see Mason attack, gets fouled. There was plenty of time left.
I mean, yeah, you're only down by 1, so you didn't really need a 3, but a 3 would have been big because it would have given him a 2-point lead, but live with the results. I mean, Mason's been really, really cooking as of late. He's got 25 tonight, 8 for 20 from the field. All right, very, very important free throws from Gross, who's made most of them tonight. And, whoa, pressure free throws, huh? Something about those moments. You feel that pressure. Man. All right.
Now, you cannot give an offensive rebound.
All right, 120 to 119.
You got to box out, get the ball, and get a good one.
Second free throw is good. 2-point game.
Montreal has a timeout or what?
Yes, they do.
I believe so.
13 seconds to go. Good timeout by Coach Buckley. So 2-point game, 129 to 119. Pascal, we could be looking at an overtime here. That's possible.
We could be looking at an overtime.
Yep. It's 121 to 119.
You don't necessarily have to go for 3. Normally, a team on the road will go for 3 and go home. You either win it, because you don't want overtime on the road sometimes.
That's true.
So right now, we have different options. I mean, Dominic has been shooting the ball so well. Like, we're going to create different situations. So we definitely have Dominic, definitely have Fleury. Levy has shown what he can do.
Yep.
But you can also go inside really quickly. So I think we're going to probably inbound the ball, put pressure on the defense, looking for maybe a 3-point shot, get a closeout to attack and get maybe something inside. But you either want a 3-point shot or a layup.
Yeah.
You don't want mid-range.
No mid-range, yeah.
Old school basketball, no mid-range.
Maybe free throws, but let's see what happens.
And don't forget, Windsor could foul if the guy's at the 3-point line before he goes to force them to go to the line instead of.
Would you really? I mean, if you're up by 2,
it's always a strategy.
Really?
Do you foul the 3-point shooter before he shoots it? But because if you foul him, if he makes the 3, you lose the game. But if you foul him, he goes to the line, he can only tie the game. You understand?
Yeah, makes sense.
It's a lot of different strategies right now.
Yep.
So it's not only on offense, but it's on defense. Do you go and foul right away, and take a chance?
Right.
With 14 seconds, they're not going to foul right away.
Let's see how they play it. 14 seconds to go. And Dominic Welsh, he's back in the game. He gives it on the inside. Oh, Fortin is fouled. So Fortin will have to try to tie the game up.
So this is what we're talking about. You go out and inside. So they did the right thing to throw the ball to Fortin. Now, not a bad foul on them, because not only that, but there's 10 seconds left. So if he makes both, they still have the last shot.
Right. And let's see how Fortin fares at the free throw line. Fortin is 0 for 1 tonight so far. Oh, tough miss for Fortin there.
I understand how hard it is at home to make this shot.
All the pressure is there. I mean, he was there for offensive rebounds, and he wasn't there to take the shot. Or if it was an inside shot, most likely yes. But let's see. If you can make that second one, then you can play the foul game after. So you definitely want that second free throw. All right, Fortin at the line for second free throw, and he misses both. Offensive rebound, no!
Oh my goodness!
Almost got the ball back.
Are you kidding?
Oh man, that's a tough ending, but it's not over yet.
They almost had the ball.
Yeah, that's a tough finish, but it's not over yet. Basketball, 7 seconds, a lot of time. So
is Windsor calling a timeout?
Actually, subs being made, substitutions being made on both sides.
Because Windsor are going to take the ball over there.
You got to foul right away, right?
Oh, you have no choice.
Let's hope they miss at least one, and then you make it 3 to go to overtime, maybe. Let's see. All right, Hayes to inbound it, and good defense, but that's a foul. A lot of pressure on that.
I don't think there's any argument on that one.
Definitely not. All right, so it will be.
That's a tough finish, man.
Oh man, pretty much could ice the game here at the free throw line. All right, it will be Davis. Latin Davis at the free throw line, who's had a really great game tonight. I mean, 4 threes made, 20 points.
Hey, he's been pretty solid, man.
And makes good on the first one, and can really close the door pretty much with the second free throw, unless a miracle happens. But here's Davis, second free throw, and he misses it. Do they have a timeout? They do have another timeout. Wow. So a 3-point game. The hope is still alive for the fans that left already. Shame on y'all.
You see how important free throws are, because now, how much time left? 4 seconds?
Yeah.
Plenty of time to get a good 3-point shot.
Doesn't even need to be a catch and shoot, right? You can even get a pick. You can get something going.
You can probably make a second pass. So you're inbound to someone that's going to make a second pass. And, you know, Fleury or Beck. But to be honest with you, even Levy could make a shot. Mason, but I'm pretty sure Fleury or Beck would have a chance. Dominic Welsh would have a chance.
Yes.
Would have a chance to take it.
Or if someone else is open, maybe you go for him. But yeah, let's see what
I guarantee you, one of the two will be a decoy coming out like double screen for him, and then so a lot of times you might put Dominic and Fleury in like a pick and pop situation.
Right. That makes sense.
Where one comes out, but the other one comes out another pin down or something like that. You know.
Right.
It's gonna be interesting to see. I don't have to say anything because Coach Buckley knows what he's doing. So.
For sure. Let's see what Coach Buckley draws up here. Fans on their feet still.
I tell you this, they make a 3, this place is going to explode.
Oh yeah. I won't even have to comment, the crowd will. Let's see. All right, let's see who's in the game now. So we have Lundele still in, Mason still in, Diawara's back. We have Fortin's out, Fleury still in, Welsh is in. All 3-point threats on the floor right now. Fleury running around, Fleury trying to get open. Fleury has it. Fleury gets blocked. Oh man, he gets blocked and the game is over. And Montreal loses. Heartbreaking loss here.
Wow.
Final score 122 to 129.
Great show. Great show. Disappointing for the fans, but I think they had a great show. So it was a big time important game for Montreal. You got to regroup and come back tomorrow.
And this is a broadcast. This broadcast is a presentation of the Montreal Toundra and the Basketball Super League. It is for private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without express written consent of the BSL and Montreal Toundra